Welcome to the C# Programmer Zambia. In this video, we're going to be looking at web development with Blazor. So this is going to be a series of videos, of which this is the first video. Hence, we're going to be learning how what exactly we need for Blazor development on our machines, and we're going to be setting up our project in preparation for the next video. So stay tuned. On our development machine, we're going to install the .NET SDK, Visual Studio or Visual Studio Code, which is rather lightweight, depending on the machine that you're using and what you're comfortable with. And one other important thing is we know we're going to be storing some information on our website, so we're going to need a database management system. All right, so in our case, for this tutorial, we're going to be using the .NET 5 SDK, Microsoft SQL Server, in collaboration with Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio and Visual Studio 2019, which has included the web development workload. Okay, so let me just show you. It's very easy to install these tools. All right, so you can simply go to .net.microsoft.com to download the latest .NET SDK. You're also going to need the SQL Server. All right, so what I just did is just googled SQL Server download, takes me to this site, and you will need to install the Express edition. That's what I'm using. We also need Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio, so we can also install it from this site here. And just make sure you don't go to that link there, because it's going to take you back to the SQL Server link. All right, so you download it from right there. All right, so after you've downloaded everything, you will need to include the web development workload in Visual Studio. So let me just show you what we need. Okay, so simply open our installer. So it's going to open just the way it's opening here when you download Visual Studio 2019, and you will need to install the web development workload. All right, so just wait for a moment. Okay, so right there, ASP.NET and web development. So you need to install that one there. All right, so there are many other tools that you're going to find, but just make sure that's the one you select. Unless you want to do all these other things, you can install them, but yeah, it's going to require so much space. Okay, so just install what you need. All right, so after we have everything installed, we are simply going to open Visual Studio 2019. We simply create a new project there, and we're going to name. So firstly, we're going to select what kind of project we want. In case you don't see Blazor WebAssembly, you can simply search for Blazor there, and we can see it. So in this tutorial, we're going to be creating a Blazor WebAssembly application. All right, so you can simply double click that option, and I'm going to name my project the C# Programmer. All right, and I'm going to name my solution Learning Blazor. Learning Blazor 1. All right, so we can simply say next, and we are simply going to make sure that's checked, and make sure that we're using .NET 5. Okay, make sure these two checkboxes are checked. All right, so this option does something to our project that I'm going to show you when the project is created. So we simply click create after clicking those two options, and Visual Studio is going to configure our project, and it will start very soon. Okay, so our project has been built by Visual Studio, and when we go to our Solution Explorer, we're going to see the .NET Core hosted option enables our project to have this structure. All right, so we have 3 projects in our solution. So I guess you can see our solution was Learning Blazor part 1, and we have three projects. So that's the C# programmer.client, C# programmer.saver, and the C# programmer.shared. All right. So we're going to try to run our application and see the sample template that we're given by Microsoft when we run our first Blazor application. So we're simply going to click F5, or we're simply going to click II Express right there. So just make sure that your server project is the startup project. In the future videos, we're going to learn how to configure multiple startup projects and how to change your startup project. All right, so I'm just going to click F5 and my project should build, then run. All right, so when the project runs, our browser is going to open and it's going to show us the sample template. Seems like it didn't run. All right, so okay, so our browser opens up and we just have to wait for our web application to get launched by Visual Studio on the browser. Okay, so I guess you can see there it loads. It gives us our route there and the name of our project. That's the C# programmer, and I guess you can see it's displaying loading. All right, so there we have it. This is the default template. We have hello world, we have our counter page there. All right, so when we click our counter page, our click me button here keeps on counting. All right, then we can go to our weather forecast page. That's the fetch data page. All right, so we have that. So that's the default template that is offered to us by Microsoft. So in the next video, we're going to learn how we can create Razor components. All right, that's how we can create Razor components. For example, this counter, that's a Razor component, and how we can even just play around with this component, how we can play around with the UI and all that. So thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.